Hello, this is Cityscape, a regular vodcast featuring people, place, and ideas that impact Livonia. I'm Dan West with the Livonia Chamber of Commerce. This month marks the 50th anniversary for this Livonia-based landscaping business run by four brothers who have beautified many locations around Metro Detroit while giving back to the communities they serve. D&B Landscaping originated 50 years ago this month when Dan Bywalik acquired assets to start a business that cut some 200 residential lawns based out of the garage of his parents' Dearborn Heights home. The company grew as D&B took on more corporate customers, such as Schoolcraft College, the Detroit Lions practice facility in Allen Park, and Henry Ford Health System. It set up its headquarters on Merriman Road in Livonia about 3 decades ago. His three younger brothers, Robert, Mark, and Ron, all have leadership roles in the company. D&B Landscaping made significant contributions to the success of the moving Vietnam Wall that came to Livonia 3 years ago by donating all the landscaping materials and labor to enhance the appearance of the temporary display that attracted thousands of visitors to Livonia during the 5-day event in August 2019. The company was recognized by the Livonia Chamber of Commerce as its Outstanding Large Business of the Year in 2020. We are joined today by company president Dan Bywalik. Dan, thanks for joining us today.
Hey, thanks, Dan West. Appreciate it.
A lot of people try to make money cutting grass. How were you able to make it so much more than just cutting grass?
Well, back when I started back on August the 8th of 1972, I was basically cutting residential lawns back then. And I knew that down the road, that wasn't going to be able to suffice having three other brothers that were somewhat interested in the business. So as they evolved, my company started to evolve, and knowing that we had to do more than just cutting residential lawns in order to survive in this kind of a business.
What was the first big break for you to evolve from going on from grass cutting?
First big break was in 1980 when I ended up landing the Oakwood Hospital account. We took care of all of Oakwood Healthcare. We took all of any of their facilities, their medical centers. Mm-hmm. We did all of their maintenance, all their snow removal. And we had that account for 22 years. Mm-hmm. And at that time, we picked up some other notable commercial accounts, Henry Ford being one of them. Mm-hmm. Back in 2000 and I think it was 2001, mm-hmm. 2002, when we ended up picking up Henry Ford Wyandotte Hospital as one of our accounts. And then after that, I decided that it would be imperative if we took on more of the commercial construction.
Mm-hmm. What does it take to keep customers happy in the landscaping business?
Well, I always thought that in the landscaping business, we all have the same stuff. Mm-hmm. We all sell the same shrubs. We all have the same edging. We all have the same mulch. I found in order to keep my customers happy, I had to excel in service. I had to be the best in service that I could give my customers. So when a customer like Oakwood Healthcare would call me, I would automatically have someone be able to service them that day. I felt that if that customer was calling me and they needed something, then I had to be able to perform to that level. So I think what's really kept us in the forefront of a maintenance and landscape contractor is the serviceability that we can give to all of our customers. I think that's the important part of any business, but in our business, it's very important.
So what is it like growing up and then working your entire adult life with your three brothers?
Well, I have a Polish background. My mom and dad were Polish. I had 4 brothers, and we lived in a little house in Dearborn Heights, about 1,200 square feet. There were 7 of us in this house, and so we were pretty close-knit back then.
Well, it seemed like they each had a God-given ability to play a role for the company.
which was excellent.
Mhm.
You know, each one of them had a specific talent. Ronnie was our irrigation and lighting man. He always had that neck, and Mark had the mechanical ability to keep everything running, and Robert had that charm and personality to, to keep the customer satisfied.
Your company has consistently been involved in the community causes and finding areas where you can support the communities you serve. Talk about how that philosophy evolved for you.
Well, I always felt that philanthropy was very important in our company. Kind of had to give back to people that were needy and needed our help. Uh, and so, starting way back when we actually picked up the Oakwood Hospital account. You know, I joined the Founder Society back then, and saw how philanthropy and companies interact, and I just feel that it's just part of our existence, being so rewarded in this industry to be able to give back to all the people we take care of, and we do a lot of philanthropy for a lot of organizations.
A few weeks ago, you gathered family, friends, employees, and customers for a 50th anniversary celebration out at the Taylor Conservancy. Talk about what went through your mind that day, realizing you've been doing this for 50 years.
Well, I think the first thing that went through my mind was my mom and dad. My mom and dad were a big part of my life when I started my company. They helped me out tremendously. So I was just thinking, number one, how pleased and how happy they would be seeing us here today, celebrating our 50th anniversary with all of our friends, our family, our cousins, our employees. And it just totally amazed me when I first started D&B back in 1972, and I only had 3 employees. And it was just amazing that I was able to gather all these people together, everybody have a great time, and everybody be able to celebrate all the accomplishments that we've done over these past 50 years.
Well, Dan, I congratulate you, your family, your team on 50 years. We love the fact that you do so much for the community of Livonia, and we wish you many more years of success. Thanks for the time today.
Hey, thanks so much. We appreciate you coming, and we'll keep on doing what we're doing to make everybody happy.
That's awesome. That's all the time we have for Cityscape for this edition. We'll see you next time.